Hello everyone, welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra. And at this time, I would like to give a very special thank you to everyone out there who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And this is for August 31st. And of course, for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and hitting the hype button, thank you so much for doing that. As well as all the lovely comments. I truly appreciate them, and I thank you for taking time out and doing that for me. So thank you again. Okay. Oh, nice. The Knight of Swords. Moving forward on something brand new. Looks like you're making some trips, like plans for trips by air. This could be an unexpected flight that you're taking. Maybe you won a ticket from somebody, or somebody had a extra, and you know the person they were relying on to travel with couldn't make it for whatever reasons, and you've been invited to travel with them. There could be some relationships for some of you as well that has just gone their path. You're seeing the colors for who they truly are. So the relationship is changing gears, cooling down, that sort of thing. But you were ready for this anyhow. There's too much drama and gossip, and you just have had your full of it. So you just want to move away from that sort of thing. You know, people always trying to win at all costs. And you have now decided that I don't want to hear it anymore. So if if it starts, you're going to like nip it and not play around with this anymore. And the Six of Rods. Look at that. Getting your victory lap. I like it. That's victory, rewards, recognition. Good news is coming in for you. You know, unexpected, but success. And you are so happy. And that makes me so happy for you as well. Because it's nice when you get recognition for all that you put out there. And sometimes, you know, you don't get the proper recognition. Well, this is the right stuff. And the Strength card. Look how strong you are. Strong, determined, moving forward on something brand new with so much optimism. There's courage. You're passionate about this. You know, you're understanding the sacrifices that it needs to fulfill this, but you're focused. So your inner strength is coming through, helping you to stay the course as you move forward. And the King of Cups. Teaching yourself to relax a little bit. You know, slow and steady wins the race. You're moving in such a much more comfortable, you know, this is emotional balance, passion, control, supportive leader. You're taking on the leadership role in something. And, you know, that old saying, practice what you preach. Well, you are doing that this week, which shows others not only what you're made out of, but what you're capable of. And it's coming to you so naturally. I don't think you even know you're doing it, but you are, which brings in even more to you. And the Two of Rods, waiting on some news, waiting on some results, trying to make a choice. You know, there's two roads before you, and you're trying to figure out which would be the best for you at this time. And it's not an easy decision, but you're just waiting. You've put your, you know, vibrations out there, and you're just waiting to see which comes to you first before you make any more plans going forward. Looks like some of you are making plans for travel in the future as well. So, wow, you are really in a good state. And the Six of Pentacles. Yes, give and take. Giving and receiving. You help others. Generosity. You just do that. And now this is somebody helping you. giving back to you. So it's a really balanced situation where it's give and take, information and teachings are flowing both ways. It's a mutual giving. And the moon, you're doing something totally new. You know, there's been some unforeseen problems, but you are dealing with them. You know, you're taking care of yourself and your health, and you're facing problems. You're changing yourself. You're trusting that your inner instincts are guiding you in the right direction. So you're doing something totally different in the future for yourself because you are choosing this. Nobody's choosing this for you, but you're taking care of yourself, your health. You're changing your fears into structured movement. You know, you're understanding what it is, you're mastering your own skills and moving forward. And this is going to be a whole new path for a lot of yous. And the Wheel of Fortune, so nice. Definitely lucrative, money coming in, good luck, karma, life cycle. This is destiny and your turning point. You were ready for this. You really are. This change is going to help you. You know, help your mind, body, and soul as well. You had your ups and downs, but you want things to be more structured and calm in your life. And you're realizing that, you know, something had to change in order for this turning point to come into your life. And you have definitely rung the right bell this time. Oh, Two of Cups. Romance, love, partnerships. It looks like there's a good partnership coming in for so many of you. Now, this can be a partnership as in somebody that you will marry. This could be a proposal. Or this could be a partnership as in a business. You know, somebody that you really see eye to eye with. They are your equal. You get along, you enjoy each other, you got each other's back. Things are just going so much better for you. And the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely financially, you're winning. Like there's more money here, there's travel. Some of you have definitely made investments. You planted your seeds already. You know what's going to happen. You know what's coming. You're just patiently waiting for that to arrive. And in the meantime, looks like for some of you, you're taking trips, like little jaunts, short ones, not great big ones. Perhaps just taking a walk in a park, you know, sitting out in the backyard if you happen to have one. Whatever this is, it just helps you calm down while you wait, but your finances are definitely increasing. Slow and steady, but it's still moving in the right direction. Five of Swords, yes, moving away from deceitful situations. You know, people trying to win at all cost, bullying, and, you know, and verbal abuse is just the worst. And you've had enough of that sort of kind of relationships in your life. You want people to treat you as you treat them. And for a lot of you haven't been getting that for quite some time. And you just sort of hung in there and did what you had to do, but you've had enough. You've run out of time, energy, and effort. So you're definitely moving away from this. No longer going to put yourself in those situations because it's time for you to take a new adventure. And the Temptress, definitely moving forward. Understanding your own strength. Moving forward, you're balancing. There's harmony here. Your self-control is back. And that really helps you to balance everything else out in your life because things just seem to settle down. And that's where you like things to be a little more calmer. Things have been a little rough in the past here for some of you. And you just want to not only get recognized for what you bring to the table, and that's whether it's at home or family or friends or job, but you're understanding that it's time to move in a new direction for yourself, which will bring you this desired balance in your life. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. So there definitely is some vacation plans in the future here for you. And you are excited to be making these. This could be by train, motorcycle, And you're excited, like you really are, really excited about making these changes, taking this trip, planning for it, and it's really helping you to venture farther. You know, you like to go out and have adventures, but this is almost impulsively coming to you. And though you would have learned from others, you've witnessed, to curb impulses because they only weaken you, because you don't want to live with regret once you make that decision. So, you know, you're calming down, really thinking this through going forward, not just acting on impulse where you won't be content in the future. And the 5 of Rods. So now this could be just you stressing, worrying about a competition, like feeling like you need to stand out a little bit better, get recognized more, that sort of thing. There's been a few challenges, a few obstacles that have come up, but you have already managed to navigate around them and fix them. So you can, you know, breathe a little sigh of relief here. You know, any challenges, you will deal with them because you already know how. You're just worrying about something for a lot of you that is going to, you know, make nothing out of it. And the Death card, yes. Walking away, letting go, understanding it's time for a new beginning, taking the wisdom and the knowledge with you. But these are endings. So this new beginning that you were desiring can happen. There's change, transformation, and you are ready, you know, for the end of a cycle to start something fresh. And this sort of come out of the blue for a lot of you. You thought about it off and on, but now you're actually taking action on changing your future, letting go of things from the past, cutting the ties, moving yourself forward. You know, there's a big change here for so many of you. It's an ending and it's time to move on. You just were hanging in there for a while for some of you, and now you're realizing that this is your rebirth, your transformation, and it's time to allow yourself to move forward. Oh, nice. Ace of Cups. Gotta like it. Wish fulfillment, overflowing with abundance, pleasure, beauty. Wow. When you talk to people, you judge them fairly. And now you can not only judge people when they talk to you, but you can see it, you sense it, and you're in tune with that right now. So if you're talking to anybody about anything, you're watching what they're saying, or you're listening to what they're saying, and you're asking yourself, does their actions match their words, their promises, what they say they do? And you will home in on it quite quickly with these people so that you know where you stand. You treat everybody with kid gloves, but it's nice to know what's going on around you. So you're very in tune right now. You're not sugarcoating anything. You're not putting blinders on. You are seeing things for the face value of what it actually is. And the Lovers. You look at the support. Isn't that beautiful? This is coming together of like-minded people. This is harmony, relationships, unions, partnerships of all kinds. This could be the rekindling of a partnership for some of you. You know, a deeper love, a choice of strength together. There's definitely a good partner here with you. And this may be somebody that's already in your life and you just enjoy each other. You got each other's back, you protect each other, you watch over. This is a very good match for you. Somebody that is going to, you know, stay the test of time. So, wow, you are really found yourself in a good place for your relationships. Okay, and one more. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Moving on. cutting ties, realizing it's time for you to move into the future that you desire. So you're tired of going against the current all the time or feel like you don't quite fit in. This is, unnecessary tensions. And so you're relocating, you're moving forward. You've already decided that this is going to happen. And it's going to be so much better for you. Really is. You're moving on to something so much more in way of what your life is moving forward with. There's more money here, happier life, better people, and you're ready to make that change. All right, and your oracle card. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.